morning, it's morning here. I'm Hope here at Crafty Hope, and welcome to my, what I hope is a studio vlog. Sometimes I don't get much studio time in. Last week was a bit of one of those cases. If you saw that video, props to you. I haven't edited it yet, so I'm not sure exactly everything that's in there. Last week was a rough week. It was out of sorts. We got snow here in South Alabama, and we're basically snowed in for most of the week. As the snow started to melt, before the roads were passable, we lost our dog. And that, yeah, we're definitely not recovered from that. That was 4 days ago. So, we're trying to deal with it. If you saw that vlog at the end of it, I said everything was done. Pat came in and took down the baby gate that separates our kitchen and sunroom, and that was kind of, the sunroom was Zoe's room to kind of, she chased the cats, and so we couldn't really let her in the rest of the house without being supervised to make sure, because she was a big dog, she was a boxer, she was a big boxer. Couldn't have her in unsupervised, or she would, and the cats could defend themselves, but she, it was just one of those things, better safe than sorry, So we took down the baby gate, and Pat also took down the bell. So she was a very smart dog, but bullheaded in many ways, and often didn't let us know she needed to go to the restroom. But we found that we gave her a bell when she was a puppy, taught her to ring it, and within the first day of putting that bell up, she knew to ring that bell to go outside. So anytime you heard that bell, it was her asking for attention. So we both recognized that if we heard that bell ring, we were going to come fairly unglued. So Pat took it down last night and took down the baby gate. We still have some other things. Her blankets are still in there, her food bowl, her kennel. There are little things that we're not quite ready to move yet, but those, for some reason, those two, that's a start. We are not ready to move past her, and I'm not real sure what we're going to do. We get her remains back from the vet, so it could be another weird week. As you saw, I'm starting on my bullet journal for the morning, trying to plan, for the week, trying to plan out the week, figure out what I want to do, try to get back in a routine of things. It's hard because she dictated a lot of our routines, like when we got up and, when we got moving and out the door, and how long we could stay out of the house before we needed to be back home to take her out. Afternoon walks, I take her out every afternoon for a business, and going to bed, and routines, and all of those are going to be a bit off. So this is a week of who knows what's going to happen. It's kind of, I feel very like unanchored, like kind of floating, and we'll see how it goes. So welcome to a new week. Yeah, it's a little stressful, but every day, every hour is a new experience, right? And we should make the most of it. So I'm gonna work on that first, the list, so I can get some things done. It has been a mixed bag of a day. I ended up breaking down Zoe's kennel and getting her toys and food bowl and leash and harness all out of the sunroom. And Pat and I started discussing like what some of our opportunities are, because it's a pretty large space. I'll show it to you tomorrow when there's light. It's 5:45 now. I am coming in with this voiceover because Editing Hope here realized that I never did share what the sunroom looks like. So this was Zoe's nice big room, and you can see it's really a gorgeous space. So this is what it looks like. I've been arting all afternoon. Yeah, I got some of the chores done, made the menu, and did the laundry. I gotta put it away tomorrow, which that's usually the case. After it gets done, it takes me a day or two to actually put it up. But I'm working on a commission piece. Somebody wanted me to make some of my Christmas ornaments, but with a specific theme and shape. And so, yeah, I'm trying to get on that. I know I'm running way behind on that, but it's just been chaos for what feels like weeks. So, I'm gonna make dinner and making a super simple dinner of a small ham steak that's just, I mean, it may even be too big for the two of us. And then I've got like a steamer thing of some broccoli rice piaf with I think it's a Bird's Eye brand thing with like a garlic Parmesan sauce or something. I don't know. It sounded good. Sounded easy. So yeah, I'm gonna throw dinner together real quick, have dinner and chill out with my husband. I gave y'all a look at I think a couple of the art because I did some art journaling and then I was working on this. I also finished a bracelet I had started a week before. I'm still not sure how I feel about it. So I'm thinking on it if it needs some adjustments. So that's it for Monday. We'll see. Oh, I actually got started too on the video for Thursday. I think Thursday is when I'm going to put up last week's vlog. So you'll know already. You'll have seen it. All right. It is Tuesday, not December, I keep thinking or trying to say it right, December, but January 28th, I believe. Is that right? I don't know, something like that. I have just gotten back from the grocery store where I got groceries, obviously. That was a whole trial. There was a whole thing with a rain check coupon thing that I had and it not working. And oh my gosh, it just frustrated me. Like everything felt like too much. Just felt like too much. So, let me see if I can find some place to, I don't know if any of this will work. Anyway, and as I was telling my husband about my adventures at the grocery store, and putting the groceries away, my phone rang and it was one of the guys that work up at the gallery, so who had somebody that liked bracelet I have and wanted me to figure out a way to duplicate it, well, or at least make 2 more versions of it. So I had to claim that the elements that are in that bracelet were salvaged and there's no way to duplicate it exactly, but I could make something similar. So now I am scouring my charms and collections for what I may need. And it's a fairly simple, where did I put it? Memory wire bracelet. So yeah, making sure I have memory wire for one thing, and I'm going to make sure that that's not all my memory wire. There is another thing of memory wire here. I don't know how much that is, and I've got to go look up the picture and maybe send it to him real quick so that I can confirm it's the same bracelet I'm thinking it is before I try to duplicate it. So, anyway, his description of it was like, okay, yeah, I cannot recreate it, but I can, make something similar. So, I think, is this memory wire too? I think so. Okay, that's probably the same memory wire. Oh, I just dropped a bunch of wire on the floor. Excellent. So, anyway, it's already been just, another day that I'm floundering. I've definitely got my list made. Knocking out the groceries was good. I was planning on trying to run up to the gallery today. But if I need to run up there to take this stuff, I kind of want to wait. So I'm going to see if I can get it done and maybe hopefully tomorrow. So anyway, that's all that's going on right now is just floundering. I think the next thing I need to do is just go look and make sure that what I'm thinking of the bracelet as is indeed the bracelet he mentioned. So then I can start working on duplicating it. That's the plan. So I just got done cleaning up my desk for making the bracelets because I was really putting those beads up. And I am going to have to take those bracelets up to the gallery. So I was like, oh no, I need to get some other stuff for the gallery. So I think I'm going to real quick the assemblage that I did week before last. I finished it last week and I thought I had shared it, the finished with y'all, but I guess I did. And this is it. So it is all speckled and starry inside with this pretty little brooch that's just kind of in there. So yeah, mostly recycled objects. The box itself is from Dollar Tree. I made the hanger that's back there, and it's just cereal boxes and an old broken brooch. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I've got to get it in the system. Yeah, I've got to get it in the system so I can take it up there. And I'm trying to figure out if I have anything else that needs to go up there, but I'm not seeing anything off the top of my head. So sorry, I'm just kind of walking in circles, y'all. I also packed up, I did a Thrifty Thursday haul with some raw doll books in it, and I said I had duplicates. My friend Rose said that she would be happy to take those duplicates. So I have, and she showed me she did a cute little art journal with a raw doll book before. So I was like, yeah, you got it. So I just got that packed up to take to her too, so I can go to the post office, and I need to get to the post office anyway. I need stamps. So I'm trying to see what I've got. Oh, this is some stuff that can maybe go up to the gallery. So I don't really want to take a whole lot of jewelry right now, so I can hold off on that. Yeah, so I don't have any cards ready, so I think I'm set. I could do some cards because I did sell some over the weekend, but I think I'm okay. I think I'm just going to take that little assemblage piece for now. Yeah, and maybe I can get around to making some other things soon. I do have that little, y'all got a snippet of it yesterday. Y'all got a snippet of it in last week's vlog of the bracelets. That heater comes on, of the bracelet box that I was doing. So I think you just got to see like a quick snippet of it. So this is an old, I gotta try putting y'all down again. Sorry. It's a bracelet box that I altered. As such, I'm not sure if I'm done with it. I feel like something needs to be here, and because I like to keep it so it can close, I kind of want to alter this outside somehow. And I think Pat and I discussed he's going to help me make like basically a box it can sit in, so it can still open and close but still hang securely. So I'm thinking on that. So this is definitely not done because it's got too many options. So that's all that's going on. We're going out to dinner tonight. We're going back to Pensacola. Our friend who's moving his mom to a facility there needs some help with stuff. So Pat's trying to go help him get stuff. And they're going to come back and get me. And we're going to go to Pensacola and have dinner. So yeah. Good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday, January 29th. Almost 9:30, I guess. I'm trying to get my list made and figure out what I want to do. I need to actually just get on and like hit the ground running to go to the post office and take the recycling and go to the gallery. And I might run up to Michael's. It's a bit out of the way. It's quite a bit. Sorry, I've been rubbing my eye all morning. Yeah, there's like, I may have bruised my eye and rubbing it. I had something in my eye, like an eyelash or something. And it just, and I know you're not supposed to rub. I know, but it was itchy. It was itchy. Don't tell me what to do. We are going to Mobile this evening to have dinner with my mom. I don't know what I'll get recorded today. Hopefully I will get some stuff from the gallery. And yeah, we'll see what happens today. I'm hoping to get all that done this morning so I can, oh, that's the other thing. I'm making my list. When I come home and get like the chores done when I get back. Actually, I already got one of them done. Hooray! I did the litter box before I got in the shower. That's like one of the things I prefer to do. I'm like, if I'm going to do the litter box, I'm going to do it before my shower. So, I did that, and yeah, so I'm going to start loading up the recycling, hoping it's not too crazy up there and I don't have to go like 2 towns over to take care of it. But I am going to try to finish my coffee, my second cup of coffee of the day. I thought I was maybe going to get some breakfast, but it's 9:30 and I need to get on with getting on. So again, I can hear you. Don't tell me what to do. I know I should eat some breakfast. I know I should. I do have one of the little breakfast bar things in my car, and maybe I'll have that while I'm running. So, okay. Wednesdays tend to be fairly chill. Today, I'm just trying to catch up on things, and I've got to call the gentleman that wants the bracelets and let him know that I've got them up there. That's that phone call anxiety I tend to have. So I'm a little, like calling somebody I don't know is nerve-wracking. So I'm trying to work my way around it. And I don't really want to send him pictures because what if his wife picks up his phone and sees pictures of the gifts? So yeah, so I will call him in a bit when I get the bracelets up there. I'll talk to whoever's at the gallery and, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, because I went back and looked at the text and they said, for me to call them when I get it to the gallery so that I don't know. I'll call them. I promise I will. I'll be a big girl and do it. It's just that nervousness. Yeah, I hate calling places. So I've got other calls I need to make too. Not today. Not today. Maybe tomorrow. It is Thursday, January 30th? Yeah. It is just before 9 o'clock in the morning. I have my glasses on, so I'm like squinting everything. They're right here. We had a nice dinner out with my mom and stepdad. I still question whether or not he knew we were going out before we got there. Like how long? I kept asking my mom, you did tell him we're going, right? Yeah, I told him. I was like, okay. I should have checked with him if he knew. Because we were supposed to go Saturday, but after the loss of Zoe and the weather and all of that and just our mood, it was not a good time to go on her birthday. So we had a good time. I think she enjoyed it. She doesn't eat much, so she's got leftovers so she can enjoy it for a couple days. I took her a little stamp set, a little kit basically to make her own cards. So hopefully she can figure that out. But we had a nice time, a nice fancy dinner out. Sorry, I'm messing with my hair. Today's Thursdays are my kind of like whatever days. I don't have any. I've got like pay the bills and water the plants and maybe put some bird food in the bird feeder. I'm trying to decide what to do with Etsy. I've got a pair of earrings I could probably relist, so I may do that. I want to work on laser cutting it's some ornaments that somebody requested here Christmas, and I told her it would be a little bit before I could get to them, and it is time. I've worked on her masterboard. I may have shared some of that masterboard with y'all because it's like a purple theme, and I've got the design in Lightburn ready to go. So it's just down to laser cutting. Actually, I'm going to test it because I've tried painting it with some gold paint beforehand, so I don't have to try to paint it after. And it's something different I'm doing because the design itself is a little fiddly, because it's elephant. I was trying to say unicorn. It's not unicorn. It's an elephant shape. And I just thought about fussy cutting that, especially since I've got like where there's an eye hole. All of that just seemed a little fiddly. So I'm going to try laser cutting the masterboard as well and see how that does. I'm hoping it works out. And then I maybe want to work on having a video up for this weekend. I've got a couple of art journal videos that could go. So I may work on that too. So it's just kind of a whatever day. I kind of want to go thrifting. It's overcast and blah. It's also going to be really warm today. It's going to be like at least 72 today. So, and it's humid and kind of icky. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it'll clear up and maybe I'll feel it. But I just don't know if I want to go running out today and doing all that. So yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Maybe I'll change my mind in a little bit. I'm just still feeling rather blah about everything. Yeah. All right. What am I going to do now? I don't know. I'm going to finish my cup of coffee, I think. And, I don't know. I also may try to do some of my simplify and go sort through some stuff in the laundry room. That room is a disaster, full of boxes. Right now I've got boxes in my dining room because I'm filling those up to take to either Goodwill or donate or have a yard sale. So, and each little bit that I sort and all of that makes me feel a little bit better. So I might do a few minutes of that because that's gotten pushed off again. So, all right, I'm talking too long. I'm gonna get to it. I am out in, as you can see, the workshop, the studio, whatever you want to call it. Just got done. You saw a video, but that video was like this morning. And then we had a complete distraction. We had some friends come over to borrow something and got to talking to them and totally, yeah, it's 4 o'clock now. They left probably 2:30, but it was one of those things that like everything got twisted. I have worked on a video and painted some wood for the laser cutting I've been doing, and so I've gotten some things done. I've watered the plants and did the bills and some of the things that needed to be done today, but we didn't eat lunch till 3 o'clock. So I'm gonna make a dinner we should have had 2 nights ago when we went to Pensacola instead, so that'll be easy. It's comfort food. It's smoked sausage, inside of mac and cheese with peas cooked with the pasta. It's like just a comfort bake thing. I'll probably show you a video of that because it's one of my like favorite things in the world. It's like comfort food. I call it Kaneka mac and cheese with peas. Anyway, so I'm going to, I can't decide whether or not to share what I've made because it is a commissioned piece for a friend who wants it for her sister as a gift. And I doubt her sister watches my channel, but it's somebody's present. I don't want to reveal that. So just know I've been laser cutting masterboards and wood and yeah. And now it's getting to, I gotta go glue some stuff. And then decorate, and then resin some more. It's a process. As I just tried to show you, I have a bunch of ephemera packs in my Etsy shop. They're fairly inexpensive. They're things that I use and have lots of and just, needed to get rid of. So somebody bought one. And so I'm about to, actually those may be about to expire. I may be relisting those here before too long. Because they're only like $7.25 and then the shipping is funky. I think you probably, if you've bought anything on Etsy or follow anybody that has an Etsy shop, you know that some of the shipping charges are a little funky. But I do refund anything that's over. So that's what I'm doing. I've got it packed up and I'm about to weigh it and try to figure all that out and see what I need to refund and then get it out in the mailbox. I try to have a pretty quick turnaround time with Etsy orders. I know some people only ship a couple days a week. I don't get enough in to really have to set up dates like that. So I got the order in last night and I'm trying to get it out this morning, but we're about to get some pretty horrific, well, there's a line of a storm that's about to come through, so I think I'll wait till after that's come through to go out there. It is Friday morning, and the last day of January. Holy moly, y'all. I've got quite a few things I want to accomplish today. First is that package. I worked on a video yesterday that I want to, when I do my videos, it's a whole process, you know. I edit them, I add music to them, I voice them over, I then watch them to make sure that there's nothing in there I need to correct that I said or said poorly. You know, sometimes I'll have little messages at the bottom down here to correct things. So I watch it back through to make sure all that is right before I then upload it, and then before I save it and then upload it, and then it's a thing. It's a full-time job to handle all these social medias, but it's all things I really enjoy. So I hope you're enjoying it too. So I've got that. I've got the stuff I was laser printing needs to be resined, so I want to do that as soon as possible. I'm a little nervous about it since it's super humid today, but I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. What else? And today's Friday's house cleaning day, so like the things I put off all week, like doing the bathrooms and the sweeping and mopping the house and vacuuming. So it shouldn't be too bad. It needs to be done. And I've done little bits and pieces of some of that throughout the week, but it's time to do it. So, and I haven't had a shower today. I figured I'll get the chores done and then I'll hop in the shower. So, there's something about like taking a shower after you've cleaned the house and then you're fresh and the house is fresh. I don't know. It's a thing. So that's it. That's what I've got going on today. I will, try to join y'all in on some of this. And I do want to create something besides the resin stuff I've got to do. I'd like to get in an art journal today. That would be really lovely. So we'll see how that goes with everything else on top of it. Since I was thinking of going to an estate sale over in Florida, but it's an area I'm not familiar with. And with the storms that are going to be rolling through all day, I'm kind of just not up for dealing with it. I don't enjoy driving in the rain, even though it rains here all the time. So I'm going to take advantage of kind of a dreary day, hopefully, and try to make it productive. We'll see. Hello, Rosalina. It's me again. Who'd you expect? No. I have been working my booty off. I've just finished cleaning most of the house. I need to vacuum my office and the bedroom. It's the two carpeted areas in the house. But I've got like deodorizer on them to let that soak in for a little bit, and then I'll vacuum it. But I was feeling a bit discombobulated, so I decided to come to the craft room and I'm going to work in an art journal. It's actually on my list today. It's one of the things I can check off if I get a little art journaling done. I'm probably going to pop on my overhead camera. I don't know if I've shown y'all. So it's just a little Sony Handycam. I may have to turn the camera around. But it is on a mic stand. So this is a mic stand that it's on, and I'm trying to get it back here. This gray thing, it's a 3D printed adapter that my husband designed and 3D printed for me to go into a mic stand. He is a musician, so we had mic stands around. It worked, but then the mic stand he had me using, he needed, so he bought me another one. Reprint. It's like a whole thing. So it works for now. I'd really like to be able to use a better, heavier camera, and I think we'll have to do a ceiling mount of some kind to do that. But for now, I've got the handy cam. So anyway, that's my setup in here. I'm hot because I've been vacuuming. I actually may go check the air conditioner. the thermostat and see what it's at, because it was supposed to be up in the 70s today, and we've still got the heater on. So of course, flip back the heater this evening when it goes back down to the 50s and 60s. Oh yeah, Alabama weather. It was snowing. There was still snow on the ground last week, and this week it's in the 70s. So I'm going to work on an art journal. I've got my resining done. I've got a video up for y'all for, well, you'll have seen it possibly. Just a little art journal video I did at the beginning of the year. And yeah, so I'm going to do another art journal. So Friday, yay, Friday. Is that how you do it? I don't know. All right, I'm going to play. I'm going to play a little bit or work. Yeah. Good morning, y'all. It is Saturday, February 1st. I don't even know what time. I just looked at my watch. About 11:15. We are moving super slow this morning. We went over to our friend Johnny's last night for dinner and stayed out a little too late. Slept in a little late. Slow moving. Neither one of us can figure out what we want to do. I just unmolded some of the excess resin molds I did yesterday. I really am loving them, especially I did these little drops with some alcohol ink. I've never done the alcohol ink and resin thing. I know. I have all the supplies. It's just one of those things. It's never happened. So I need to do a little bit more resin today, but first I have to fix the overpour on the secret project that I'm doing. There was a little bit of overpour on the back, and he's got his drum sander out in the shop, is what we've used before to get that overage off. So I'm going to go out there because that's where he is and see if he can help me get those so I can move on to the next step on those, which is to attach. There's a piece that goes on top, and I'll have to mix up some more resin to do that, but I want to do that overage first, I think, so that everything will lay flat when I do that. Anyway, that's my plan right now. We are probably going to run out later. There's a place over in Foley, Alabama that has flooring and stuff. It's where we bought the flooring for our kitchen dining room, and we want to look and see what kind of tile they have. We're still looking for stuff for the backsplash. So, and they're not open on Sundays, so it's a possibility we may go over there today, but maybe not. We'll see. Just kind of taking it easy. We're still feeling all the feels, and I don't know, there's something that keeps popping in the sunroom every now and then, and it sounds like Zoe getting into her kennel. And we both heard it. I mean, I've heard it all week because I've been in the house. He heard it this morning, and yeah, and I heard it twice this morning. And I woke up this morning at like 5:30 because I thought I was hearing Zoe barking, but apparently I was just dreaming that, of course. So, anyway, we're still adjusting. So we're going to see what we're going to do today and get on with it because this day's half over already, just about. Yeah. Good morning. I'm in my office, but that's just to double check my email real quick and to start seeking and gathering for Seek, Gather, Create. Today's Sunday, February 2nd, and I guess Groundhog Day. The groundhog saw its shadow. It's supposed to be 72 today, so I don't know that we're gonna have 6 more weeks of winter or whatever that means. Yeah, they announced this morning the first set of prompts for the first week of Seek, Gather, Create. If you don't know about this challenge, I'll probably have a video of whatever it is I create, hopefully before the end of this week. But also, I'll link it if I get it up, but I'm thinking it'll be Saturday, so it'll be after you see this. So,
The first set of prompts are a key, navy blue, an insect, and something rusty. I think I popped in a little video of some of the stuff I unmolded yesterday, and there's a little moth in there, and I'm like, well, guess I'll probably use that for insect. But I'm gonna look around because I do have like butterflies and dragonfly wings and cicada wings, and of course images of butterflies and things like that I can use. I think I've got some Tim Holtz collage paper that has insects on it, maybe. So, you know, I'm gonna look around, but I just think it's really funny. So I just got a reel up on Instagram and Facebook that, of demolding that stuff. So, but now I need to gather a key, which plenty of, navy blue. Of course, blue is my favorite color. And something rusty. And I've got like, yeah. I've got plenty of rusty things. Everywhere in my house, everywhere. So, and I kind of want to just do something fairly simple, probably an assemblage. I'm a little excited by it, so we'll see. Today, I think I'm just going to do the seeking and gathering, because Pat's already mentioned that he wants to. Sorry, I'm looking in my closet back here. Sorry, there's a mess right, but in there, like just kind of see, I can see a roll of rusty wire there and some bottles. That's not going to apply. Oh, but there is like a dark blue bottle in there. See, thinking. Pat talked about going to check out a disc golf course. I think it's in Stockton, Alabama, which is just north of us. Like it'll take us half an hour to get there, or so. So we're talking, I don't know if we'll play or if we'll just go up there and see what's up there. So I'm kind of excited about that. So I figured I'd real quick start gathering these things. I've demolded another set of stuff I did because I was finishing up that custom order. I'll probably email the client tomorrow with pictures. I want to make sure everything's good and cured before I do anything. So yeah, just kind of all over the place. I do need to defrost a couple things for a couple meals this week, things that were on the menu for this weekend that we haven't had because we've been all over the place. So yeah, we've had a good big breakfast. I don't think I've even mentioned it's like 11:15. We slept late again today, which not good, but maybe we'll get back on track soon. Okay, I'm gonna go start gathering. Maybe give you a peek at what I'm getting. We have had a nice afternoon. We went and explored a, I don't know if I mentioned this. We went and explored a new to us, disc golf course. It's where there's like parking and a, boat launch, and it's called Live Oak Landing north of us. I think I mentioned it. And walked around there for a while and kind of just looked. We carried the discs with us for a bit, but ended up just putting them in the car because we were having such a nice time exploring the area. It's been a really beautiful day. I got hot. I almost had to go put shorts on. I had some in my bag with me. And we got home we stopped for a really late lunch. I have soup planned for dinner, so that'll be a nice light dinner, light-ish. And as soon as we got home, I finished gathering the things for Seek, Gather, Create. And so here, I'll show you in a minute, of what I've sought and gathered, but I'll have a video coming out. I'm going to start working on that maybe in just a bit because, we're not hungry, so I don't have to start on dinner anytime soon. So yeah, I'll, give y'all a look at that, and that may finish out this weekend, or this week. I don't know what next week will hold, partly because I know Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm going to be going out of town for a funeral for one of my mom's very best friends, so I don't know how much of that I'll be filming, maybe shots from the road or anything interesting, but I don't expect it's going to be studio vlog worthy. So, if I haven't mentioned it, Together Create is a challenge that comes from Lisa Goddard, Laura D. Dennison, and oh my gosh, y'all, Tina Hoyce are the three main, and each week they're being joined by another designer. This first week it's Jack Ravi. Next week I believe it's Dee Dee Catrone. I always pronounce Dee Dee's last name wrong. And then I can't remember who the other 2 weeks. I think one is EB Mix Media. I could be wrong. I will link them as we do it, and I will be having videos of what I create. So I'm going to give you a look at what I've gathered, and that's it. If you've gone with this has been kind of a little bit of a weird week. I've not filmed as much as I have, I think, in previous weeks. We'll see when I start editing. But yeah, that's it from the Crafty Hope studio this week. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you for sticking with me. And I'll see y'all later.